everybody, Ryan Kennedy here again, and today I'm just going to give you a quick tournament update. Just finished up another BFL Bulldog event on Lake Eufaula on May 30th, so this was this past weekend. Today's June 2nd, so just a couple days old. I'm just going to give you a rundown on the baits that I caught my fish on. I caught a few different fish on different baits in practice than I did in the tournament, but I'll show you the baits and how that transition got made and things like that. So the first bait that was, you know, more practice time, I didn't catch any fish on it in the tournament, but it was a spro popping frog, and that really didn't matter as far as color wise. I was catching them on a white bottom and a black bottom, and honestly, frogs, I don't like to get too caught up in the colors. They show you the top of them in the package, and that really doesn't matter that much. It's just the bottom that the fish are seeing. So I caught it on a white bottom, which was a shad frog color, and just this all black popping frog. And like I said, that was just practice. Didn't catch any fish on it in the tournament. I was throwing it on 65-pound Power Pro braid, extra heavy rod, 7-to-1 reel to winch them out of there. Next bait, this was strictly a tournament bait, and this is a Zoom 10.5-inch old monster in red bug, and that's a 4/0 EWG hook by Gamakatsu, and the weight is a 3/8 ounce Eco Pro tungsten weight, and I've got it pegged right there. And this was thrown in, you know, deeper timber. I say deeper, it was like, you know, 10 to 12 feet in that range, and that got me my 2 best bites on tournament day. So that was a key player right there. And that was matched up on a 7.4 medium heavy iRod Genesis 2 on 15-pound Seaguar red label fluorocarbon, 6/4-to-1 loose speed spool. All right, moving on. Another bait that was strictly tournament, and I only caught 1 keeper on it in the tournament, but I caught at least 10 fish on it in the tournament, just a bunch of short fish, which was surprising because it was a swim jig, and usually on a swim jig you expect bigger bites, not, you know, 12-inch bites coming in the boat. They were biting it actively, but not the right ones were biting it. And there's a look at that. It's a Strike King heavy cover swim jig in a bluegill pattern, and I just got a little crawl on the back there with, you know, I colored the claw chartreuse to make it look more like a bluegill. But I was throwing that on a medium heavy rod with 50-pound Power Pro braid and a 7-1 reel to winch them out of the grass in there, because I was throwing it up into the grass, and as soon as I drag it off, you know, as soon as they got it, you got to get away from that grass so they don't take you under there. Next bait, just another peg Texas rig. I was flipping this, and this is the Cream Lures ST straight tail worm, matched up on a 3/0 Gamakatsu worm hook. And sorry, little bass busting over there by the log. Then the weight was a 1/4 ounce Eco Pro tungsten weight, and like I said, once again pegged with Eco Pro tungsten diamond pegs, and just pitching that in some timber, shallow timber mainly, but got some good bites on it. And also in tournament day, it was catching just some short fish. Next bait, punching. I like to punch, so this was right up my alley. When I found it, they hit it. So that's a 1 ounce Eco Pro tungsten punching weight, again Eco Pro tungsten diamond peg, and matched up on 20-pound Seaguar red label fluorocarbon. And I wasn't punching it straight through, it was more like outside edge stuff, but lots of it still needed that 1 ounce weight. And that's matched up with a Trocar TK130 flipping hook, and the bait is a Missile Baits D-Bomb and Super Bug, which, in case you're not familiar with, it's kind of like an Okeechobee crawl colored. You know, got the blue on one side and the green on the other side. And that's on a 7.6 Ducket Micro Magic heavy rod and 7/1-to-1 Abu Garcia reel. But honestly, that was pretty much it. Practice was fairly productive. Unfortunately, I had some boat troubles the first day, so that kind of cut our practice day on the first day in half. I got off the water, got that fixed, got out there the second day, and kind of figured out more of the dirty water stuff. And during the tournament, started off slow, but just because I kept catching short fish in the beginning, and then we finally got to some deeper timber and got it done a little bit. So I ended up in the tournament in 16th place, and I mean, pretty good finish, made check cut again. So it was definitely good for the points. And our next stop, or my next stop, is the BFL Bama Division event, which is on Lake, and that's this coming weekend. So hopefully I'll get you guys some practice footage and another tournament recap if it goes well, hopefully. And if you haven't seen it yet, the practice footage for all these baits that you can see is on my channel, the Lake Eufaula FLW BFL practice tournament video, and I've got some great GoPro footage on it. So if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check that out, and please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, spread the word about my channel. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll get back to you guys later. Thanks, guys.